I'm a Benj, and welcome to the second episode of The Weekly Stupid, the show that brings you the best of the stupid on DDO. And I would like to thank those who supported the show. In the poll we had on episode 1, The Weekly Stupid got a whopping 87% approval ratings. Now, to put that into perspective, capitalism on DDO only has 74% approval. This, of course, means that if DDO had to choose between living in a world with capitalism and living in a world with The Weekly Stupid, DDO would agree. Here it is. Fuck capitalism. Okay, we begin tonight, of course, with the heaps of praise we've been getting through many members. But there is something out that I am concerned about. It's that some people have brought up that some people may intentionally act stupid just to get on the show. Now that will not be tolerated, and I'm going to discourage against people acting like a total me by rewarding the smart and rational people out there whenever I can. For example, here is what people have said about the show's first episode so far. That's awesome, really well executed. This was great. Laugh out loud, this was great. It was pretty funny. I love this. Thoroughly enjoyable. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Very nice. Good show. This was good. Keep it up, Benchman. I thought it was funny. Laugh out loud. This was pretty good. I don't know who you are or what you want. I could, of course, go on and on, but I'm afraid we just simply don't have enough time to say everything that has been said about The Weekly Stupid. I would like to point out, though, that Royal even asked if she could marry me, and I said yes, but I had to take that back because, according to my doctor, I do not have the proper vaccinations to date an Indian girl. So sorry, Royal, but still my heart goes out to you and to everyone else who has given this show so much meaning. So let's not f around anymore. To the top 10. Coming in at number 10, this was a conversation between Dark Kermit and Royal Paladin. Dark Hermit said, shouldn't the blacks also go back to Africa, the Asians back to Asia, and the Indians back to India? Royal Paladin responded by saying yes, making her the second person to advocate for self-deportation, the first, of course, being Mitt Romney. Coming in at number 9, as a man, are you ready to shed your yoke of slavery to women and reject God's command to rule over them? This was said by Greatest I Am, and yes, ladies, he is single. Who would have guessed? Coming in at number 8, Bill Clinton essentially said that Democrats are for strength through unity. He is admitting that Democrats are fascists. That was said by Dan T. following the DNC convention. Coming in at number 7, Dark Hermit, in another conversation, this time with Gio, Dark said, I don't even know if I'll vote for Gary Johnson. Gio responded by saying, that makes you de facto fascist. I have to say, I gotta tip my hat to Dark Kermit, though, because he has this talent of making the stupid come out of people. Maybe I should let him co-host the show. Rounding out the bottom 5, it's impossible to wreck a communist economy. They just print more currency or control the goods and services. That was said by Logic Rules, and Logic was apparently absent that day. In the top 5 now, let's get it started. Coming in at number 5, When I Deserved to Starve When I Was a Little Kid. That was by Lauren Redley. And then Paradox 7 responded by saying, because you starved. If it happened, you deserved it. Paradox 7 would go on to explain that if you starve, God willed it, and thus if God willed it, then anybody who starves, they had it coming and they deserved it even if they are 3 years old. That's number 5. Coming in at number 4, Mitt Romney hates gays and would support their execution, but he's not gutsy enough to say it, which is why I wouldn't vote for him personally. That was said by Matt Discopa and was saturated in so much homophobia that 16K Adams himself made an appearance to vouch for gays. Rick Santorum, on the other hand, stood by Matt Discopa's comments. Coming in at number 3, the Giants built the pyramids? Wow, I haven't even thought of that. Yeah, it goes on and on and on. This seems like a very reasonable hypothesis. The Asylum, I salute you. That was also said by Matt Discopa, and that is the first time somebody has had a double whammy in the top 5 ever. So congrats to Matt Discopa. It would not be enough to be number 2, though. That one goes to Rational Madman, who said, "If you aren't being raped, you will like it, no doubt. I will not ever be a rapist advocate. I'm just saying that it's horrible only if you are being, have been, or immediately about to be raped." Rational Madman, of course, at least staying true to the second half of his name. Coming in at number 1, though, I am suggesting that giants helped all cultures build their structures, along with angels, demonic, mind you. Scotty Douglas. So there you have it. Scotty Douglas, giants and demonic angels built these ancient wonders and did it for many cultures around the world. That is your number 1 pick. And I'm going to throw this in. Honorable mention, hey, I do not disrespect people, okay, you dumb psychotic feminazi whore bag. That was said by yours truly, myself, and I feel like I'm going to add something I say to the Weekly Stupid as an honorable mention for every episode, because I feel that this show needs more me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the best of the best. This week's champ, Scotty Douglas, will be going up against the champ from our last episode, who also happens to be Scotty Douglas. It will be the statement, even if you, atheists, don't believe in the devil or not, you do. Versus this week's number 1 quote, I am suggesting giants helped all cultures build their structures along with demonic angels. You will be able to vote for which one you think is dumber and which one will go on to face next episode's champion. Since we have the matchup, though, let's go ahead and look at this week's number 1. Scotty Douglas, a.k.a. The Asylum, and now he's back to Scotty Douglas, currently has made 3 appearances on the show. Twice he's been in the top 5. He has 1 Best of the Best championship under his belt, and this is his 2nd appearance on the top 10. And that will do it for us. Before we go, I would like to personally thank Royal Paladin, Coopin, Overhair, Lord Knuckle, Black Void, Mirza, and everyone else who has sent in suggestions for material to be on the Weekly Stupid. Your efforts have been noticed. Now, make sure you vote in the poll for the best of the best, because that's how we will determine if the show gets renewed for the rest of the year. And that is all. Thank you for watching. The weekend starts right now.